5 lights. It's a long hold.
Oh,
and the race is on.
Down with the victim. We both know you need them. You're stuck in the middle of all irrelevance. And your heart is beating, cause you know that you gotta get
Turn
out
one,
of the
Gorse on the front, Hammer on the inside. They give each other plenty of space.
Won't you tell me what to do? Cause I played it.
Oh, that's a bit wide.
Going wide, but it doesn't look like anyone has lost his front wing yet.
You can't fight the friction.
At the end of the beginning, they are still fighting Hammer on the inside. Oh, but now he's just behind him. That was crazy.
It's a difficult call at this point. There's only 3 laps into the race.
Oh, Borat is on the inside of Kia and almost sends Kia flying, but Kia is able to keep the position, able to keep the car straight. Like there was a little bit of contact and Kia almost went sideways.
Safety car.
Oh, there's a safety car. Where the...
Fight the friction.
Oh, again.
So many people are losing head plates now.
Oh, yeah, I can skip that Oh yeah, Hammer time is really bringing down the Hammer.
Bringing down the straights, and if I were him, I would just wait for any opportunities to present themselves. Because again, we got 28 and a half laps.
You can't fight the friction.
Yes, there you go. Figlin gets a better aid. He has slightly more speed than Mr. Jesus. He's gonna pass him before the end of the straight. And there you go. Really wheel to wheel. Makes sense.
So, Gore and Hammer have taken the checkered flag. Tact is crossing now.
Oh. Oops, I forgot to watch that. Kia's coming in. Five lights. It's a long hold.
Oh,
and the race is on.
Down with the victim. We both know you need them. You're stuck in the middle of all irrelevance. And your heart is beating, cause you know that
turn one, Dorsey on the front, Hammer on the inside. They give each other plenty of space.
Oh, that's a bit wide.
Going wide, it doesn't look like anyone has lost his front wing yet.
You can't fight the
Back
friction.
at the end of the beginning, they are still fighting Hammer on the inside. Oh, but now he's just behind him. That was very good.
It's a difficult call at this point. There's only 3 laps into the race.
Oh, Borat is on the inside of Kia and almost sends Kia flying, but Kia is able
I wonder if Bacon or whoever man is here in chat maybe can catch us up on the whoever when the game starts. That'd be very nice if you can. Bacon, if you're watching, I don't know. We're still waiting. Not much to talk about at the moment. Until we, oh, mic levels are a bit low. Yeah, I mean, my fucking mic kinda unplugged, so let me just figure this out.
Look at that, gorgeous launched.
Gorgeous launch. Hopefully this is loud enough.
Hey.
Hello. Who's this?
Fine.
Hey, Cookie's gonna remake the lobby because he kicked Figlin and now Figlin can't join.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Stand by.
Stand by. Okay, y'all got that update. We're gonna have to restart the lobby.
Fucking. Did he kick him because his name is still Giga Cubitza?
I don't think so.
Because Cookie has no leg to stand on. His fucking name is Stella Contos.
Well, now it's actually a cookie. But in the game, it's like a box, so.
Yeah, because, you know, Codemasters aren't hip. They don't know emoji.
Alright, we apologize for this delay. Nothing we could do about it at the moment. And I might leave the voice chat for 1 second once lobby's up, which might be so BRB. Okay, okay. It's up, it's up. Okay, you're in. Never mind. So, fun fact, apparently, if it rains, it will be a couple of rain roses, or fuck, what am I trying to say?
It'll be 6 races
yeah.
In either mixed or wet conditions. We, I believe that streak started with Tier 2 Azerbaijan, and then it moved into Tier 1 Spa. What was the following Tier 2 race?
I think it was, let's check the thing.
So I know there was also, like, our last race, there was obviously rain. The race before that, there was rain.
It was USA. It was USA. Austria didn't rain, did it? I don't remember.
I'm not sure.
No, it didn't rain in Austria. I think it rained in Coda a little bit.
Was I there for Austria? I do not remember. Oh, yeah. No, that was the one we were talking. Okay, never mind. I do remember Austria now. Honestly, Austria was one of the less exciting Tier 2 races. There were not as many incidences as I would have liked for an exciting race, but, you know, good for them for keeping it clean and whatever.
I forgot to mute the lobby and now all the volume is fucked.
Nice.
Let me just turn you up real quick.
Hey, spectate up.
Kia, go spectator.
Stop coming in here to yell at us.
For real.
Please.
Last time I checked, I'm an FIA member.
I'm can't say my stream!
Okay, now you're yelling.
Yeah, I told you not to come in here and yell at me. I didn't say anything about me yelling at you when you come in here to yell at me.
I guess true story. If you walk into somebody else's house, they can yell at you.
That's true.
Oh, officer, you can't yell at me.
We apologize for this unprofessional thing going on. To the 8 viewers. Okay, I'm gonna have to be playing around with the volume a lot, so.
3 more than I was expecting.
Yeah, for real. So if there's any like audio issues, just, you know, speak up in chat, please, because I'm not gonna know. Unfortunately, I forgot to mute the lobby like an idiot.
Well, you're not an idiot. You're just differently minded.
That's one way to put it.
That's the only way to put it.
So turn 1 in Germany should be really interesting. We know with Tier 2 it can be very hectic. A lot of different skill levels here and there, so a lot of people could be breaking at different times. We could see a lot of incidents there. We do have some new drivers, so everyone's going to have to figure out how they work and how they're going to drive around them. Jordan automatically leaves the session.
I think people do underestimate the amount of like trepidation you have when you're behind a driver who isn't necessarily isn't someone you know, so you don't know how they drive, and maybe if they have just a little moment, you get that much more nervous about an overtake.
So I'm gonna shout out Windows for not letting me alt tab, so I can change the volume. Well, here we go. We're gonna get started. We have a Renault coming out. I think that's Wizard or Kulablay. We'll have to wait. It's Kulablay. And oops, I did not mean that. Kulablay. Okay, play. I don't know, fucking stupid ass name. All right.
Hey, it's okay. You don't need words.
Can you guys get some easier nicknames, please? Like Sahil.
I mean, Sahil's not that easy.
We have a couple people who might go on hards, Pencil and Creamy, and Gore. I don't remember
That would be an interesting strat. And Josh is currently in chat saying he can't hear me.
He's in your chat or this chat, like Discord?
No, in Discord.
Okay. It's probably because you added the whole thing. Let me just turn you up. It's like 200%. Speak up.
Hi. Hello? Hi. Hi? Hello?
Okay, they should hear you. I mean, it's only up to them to tell me. If not, let me apply a filter and turn you up real quick.
Sounds all messed up. Might as well just restart the stream at this point.
Is it? Like, how? I need some information. Like, is it my voice too loud? Is the game too loud?
Kit and game too low. Van loud.
Okay. God, this is because I didn't meet the fucking lobby, man. Fuck's sakes. Okay, we're gonna try this, turn this down. We're gonna move me away from the mic a little bit to help out. Turn it down as well. Okay, we're gonna give it like 2 seconds in the game. We missed some people driving, but it's okay. Because no one has completed a lap yet. And we're following Kubalay at the moment. Pfeiffer, please let us know if it's good or bad. I can't check right now because I'm watching the match or race.
And if you could let us know in Twitch chat, because that's what Van reads. I, by chance, caught you in Discord.
Yeah. So I can't alt tab to look at it, obviously. But here comes Kubalay crossing the line. He is normally pretty fast here, and it's a 111. Wow. I don't know if that's actually fast. I'm gonna assume that's kind of fast. I think he can go faster for sure. But Gore.
Considering Gore just put in a 13, either Gore fucked up his lap pretty significantly.
Well, he's on the hards, so.
Oh yeah, right. Sahil on the softs though is a 112.
0.1.
So that's 4/10 off. So that is a decent lap from Kubalay, unless of course Sahil and Kubalay fucked up their laps. Yeah, and as the times start piling in, we see a lot of. Ooh, that was Cookie spinning across. Yeah, there was Cookie spinning across the pit lane entry, and I think missing the pits. So he's gonna have to go around for another lap before he can pit again, and that.
Oh, that's gonna suck.
Is ironic that he's in a Mercedes, considering that's precisely what Lewis Hamilton did 2 years in a row. Just skipped it across that grass island in the middle. He sets a 120 for his qualifying time. I'm sure he'll want to improve that. Maybe he won't be able to.
The new guy, Pencil, hitting a 13.8 on the hard, so pretty much on par with Gore at the moment.
Creamy's going off track, having a little adventure in Dirt Rally.
I would assume that he's just letting people pass by.
He went off with the hairpin. I'm not sure why, but I've been watching him for a while.
Seen some more
other
flags.
McLaren Bully is off in turn. I can't tell you what that turn is.
That must have been him causing the flag. I still have no idea if the audio is good, so I'm just gonna assume it is.
Yeah.
Because no one's replying.
Oh well, if there's problems. There's problems.
Yeah. I mean, I can check, but then everyone would hear me. So, rip. Hold up, I'll just ask. Oh, fuck. You gotta be kidding me.
What?
I just Steam called one of the drivers.
Nice.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, it's looking like Cubilee's 111 is sticking up as the highest, the 111.7, with Fig actually filling in the Ferrari seat with backing up Sahil. He puts in a 12.67, and looks like, oh no, he just kept his ERS high for the end lap. You go Fig, you do you. You destroy your career mode car though, so you know.
Oh, Madman. He's right now in 4th. Just a little bit, almost a second behind Fig on softs. So he'll probably drop down a few spots once everyone starts switching tires and going out again. We're still waiting for a couple people to finish up their first hot laps here. Blaze is still not out. Let's see here. We got Chip C. He's about to cross the line. Nope, he's going into pits. Jordan, he still hasn't put in time yet, but he's on already 1 lap old soft, so he must have invalidated somewhere. And he's actually about to spin, kind of. Nope. I forgot. I think that's like turn 4 where he kind of almost lost the back wheels there. And looks like we are seeing some people hopping onto the mediums now. I don't know if this track is a hard to mediums kind of track or whatever. It's like one of those 1 stop ones or 2 stops with the softs. I don't remember exactly. It might be a medium to soft or something kind of lap or track as well.
Yes, it certainly could be, and it looks like Cubilee's initial lap is still the highest position we.
Yeah.
Crosses the line to go onto his hot lap. Oh! Has a moment coming out of turn 1, almost puts it in the wall, saves it, but that'll be a scrubbed lap, and I think he'll want to go back out on this set. He didn't damage them too much.
Oh,
so
Jordan
an extra outlap won't do much. And Babushka puts it himself up into 3rd with a 112.5. That is just 6/10ths better. Sorry, 8/10ths better than Fig there.
Yep, and Jordan again invalidates his 2nd lap on soft, so he's definitely gonna have to come in and put a new pair on. Gore's still on his hards. He's in 10th position at the moment. And he's gonna go into the pits. Creamy also on 4 lap old hards, and so is Pencil. Don't know if this is a coincidence or not. They're all on 4 lap old hards.
That is interesting.
And we have Ruda, who's retired from the section, or what's the fucking session? Having a brain fart here today, but trying to see where it is. I believe it's sector 1. No one is there though to pass by him. And we're seeing more yellow flags. I wish there was a map so I could see. God fuck them. Codemasters.
I'm not entirely sure what these guys are planning on doing with their old hards. If they're just getting in more practice laps or what. But I'm just
gonna when I was in their chat, they were talking about it, like how many fuel are you gonna put in the qualifying for hards, and Creamy was like 4 laps or something. So I don't know.
So they might be going to warm up their hards. Like,
yeah,
hards
that's what I'm thinking.
Notoriously hard to warm up, but I wouldn't imagine even for novice drivers that it would take that long. And we can see here Pencil getting in a lot of trouble on the exit of the hair, and he'll have lost a good couple of tenths there. Coming in for his time, it's a 112. I don't know. I can't see what that's set on.
He's on hard still.
Yeah. And he goes right here. That might be an invalidation, might not be. This game's really tricky. Now he drops it into 0 ERS, so I'm going to assume that was an invalidation. And he is chugging through his gears. I'm not sure what's going on with him. But yeah, I'm not,
More yellow flags.
sure what these guys are planning on doing. wouldn't think you'd need 4 laps to warm up hards unless you go for a lap and you invalidate it, and then you have to go again, and you have to take another lap to re-warm up your tires and recharge your ERS and everything. But
And that works only if you get in the top 10, and so far Gore has not made it there.
yeah.
And everyone else has, though. Rogue, Creamy, and Pencil.
It looks like all of the guys on the hards are coming to the pits, so that would be the end of that strategy, I imagine.
BMW, I believe BMW, he's on a quali ban. That's why he's not out. I don't know about Blaze, he hasn't came out either at the moment. He might just not be wanting to pit. And Cookie goes a little bit wide onto the grass in Sector 3. Really weird
I'm not
camera
sure how
angle.
that happened, but I don't think we mentioned it. Sahil improved on his time. He's up to 1:11.7.
Yeah, and so did Kubale as he's, oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, and Kubale, I guess sensing the fear, just jumped up another 4/10 away from Sahil, saying, no, you can't. And we can only expect these times to improve as the guys on the hard tires try to put in their fast laps, and track evolution comes into play.
Yeah, and also Jordan, his 112.8 was on 3 lap old softs, so he's gonna switch to mediums at the moment. Don't know what he's planning on doing.
Fig is currently, I believe, on a hot lap. Yep, he's on a hot lap right now on mediums, going into the hairpin.
I'm just watching him at the moment as he comes into the end of the straight to the hairpin.
Gets good turn in, misses the apex but gets good power down.
There's a car coming up.
That won't delay him at all.
Locks up a little bit.
Won't be too bad. If anything, it might be better to lock your tires to get just a bit of extra stopping power, especially on the low range of speed.
And his camera angle again. I don't know why it's a thing. Let's go to here.
Taking a really cautious line through the final corner and the penultimate corner.
Yeah,
Out of ERS, he ran a mode 4 for a decent amount of time.
He doesn't improve.
Like he improved.
I wouldn't be surprised. So.
Babushka looks like he's on a hot lap behind him right now. On softs, not trying for the strategy here, just going plain speed.
So Babushka is 1 second behind the Kubale, so I feel like he can improve a little bit more to get into the 111s. Babushka is pretty fast. Though he has been unlucky in Tier 2. It's mainly in Tier 1 where he gets into the higher spots.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And I'm just trying to look here, and it doesn't actually look... Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like I can get live timings from the qualifying board. But I can tell you that the fastest Sector 1, the fastest Sector 1 and 3 were both put in by Kubale. Sahil takes the... Wow, Sahil is just about 4 thousandths faster than, 6 thousandths faster than Kubale in the second sector, and Babushka's coming in to finish his
See
lap.
what happens here. He's gonna improve.
He improves, but not by much.
Yep, not enough to get into the front row here.
By 10th.
And let's see. Okay, so Pencil is on an outlap on mediums, and so is Rogue and Creamy and Gore. So it looks like their whole warming up with the hards thing, this was a warm up.
Yeah.
We'll see how the grid changes when they pass the line here.
So Germany has the rather forgiving characteristic of not being that long of a lap in terms of time. So theoretically, they could come in to switch to softs as well if they don't make it into the top 10 in mediums. I think they might be, but I don't think I'm confident enough in my driving to be able to go, yeah, I'm not even going to try to put a lap on the softs if it comes to it.
And we're seeing flags everywhere. Blaze retires in the pits, and I know what you mean for sure.
Yeah, like I've definitely done the qualifying on the harder compound strategy, but I was always in the middle of a hot lap when qualifying ended, ready to either like try to take pole back, or and it looks like Babushka's coming. Oh, whoa! Babushka just had a Lewis Hamilton moment, but he comes into the pits. Sorry, what I was gonna say is I'm always ready to, like, on the I always fit the softs and go for a lap anyway, and then just if I'm confident enough in my position, not cross the line
Yeah.
at speed, just so I can retain the timing on the mediums. It looks like Fig's coming out on mediums again.
And when Gore passes Figlin, he's now into 4th on the mediums.
Yes, he is. And Gore passes on the mediums while Fig was set his time on the softs, I believe, right? So this certainly is interesting in terms of a heating up track and a track that's getting more rubber, as well as just raw pace from.
It looks like Zahil just spun out in the hairpin. He's gonna go off track now. That's probably his quality done.
Sorry, Rogue also jumps Fig on mediums.
Yeah, and Pencil, he's on his 2nd lap now. He had to let Cookie through, I guess, for some reason. He invalidated, but he's going to attempt another lap here as we were in the last 2 minutes of quali. And Jordan now jumps over Fig as well. So a lot of mediums in this top 10. Let's see if it pays off for them compared to Sahil, Kublai, and Bakushka. Ruda?
Expect the guys who just came into the pits, or the guys who are just coming out of the pits, to be on their final hot laps. If you leave it just any longer, it's not really gonna do you too well.
Yeah, and I just realized Ruda, he's in 18 because he retired, so it's gonna be like his first race here and back in Coda last month, where he's gonna have to climb up the grid again. He'll definitely do it, I think. So everyone in the bottom 10 is going to have to watch out for him. Righteous, actually, surprisingly, is also kind of low down there in 14. This might be his lowest qualifying position at the moment. And Pencil's about to cross the line here. Will he pass Figlin as well? He does into 3rd place on the mediums. That's going to push Bakushka now down, who's on his outlap again, so he might be able to take that back. Kublai's also on an outlap. He's going to make sure he takes that position. Pencil retires. Creamy John's retired earlier. So we're just waiting for everyone else now to cross the line. 40 seconds in till the race.
I think Fig was on a lap and he had to scrub it because now he's on 1 lap old mediums and he's on 0 ERS coming to the line, so he's going to be going again. I don't know whether he was. It looked like he was in traffic at one point, so it might have been that. It might have been just invalidation driver error. But he, as well as I believe, actually I'm not 100% sure who that is in front of me or in front of him. They have just started their hot laps and we're coming to the end. Will anyone else cross the line in time? Oh, it looks like Wizard just gets across the line with 3 seconds to spare. Cookie does not get across the line. Cookie misses it by seconds.
So I'm interested to see how Figlin will do now. See if he can gain some positions. He's very close. He can gain 6 if he's lucky enough. Maybe even 5th from Gore. Figlin just today raced in his European League, finished 3rd. So he's definitely ready to drive tonight.
I think there's a lot to be said about the ability, like how much you retain, I guess, from doing racing. Like, coming off of the
Figlin pits.
Oh, did he? He must have been validated in lap 1, turn 1. He took that.
Yep, and now we have Rogue in the 3rd sector coming in. Where is this 3rd? Yeah. Last corner. Will he improve on his time on the mediums just a little bit? I don't know, he's right behind the Renault, and he does. He gets past Gore. And now we're just waiting for no one, actually, because we're all done.
We're waiting for pit animations.
Yep.
I believe is what we're waiting for.
So, no one has said anything about the audio. We have 13 viewers, so again, if anything fucks up, if you can't hear Kia, if you can't hear me, if you can't hear the game, let me know in this chat, please, not anywhere else, because I won't be able to see that. If I'm too loud, if I'm not too loud, just let us know. We'll try to get that fixed. Because for me, the game is super loud, but if it's perfect for you guys, then I'm fine with dealing with it. But here we go. Here's the order, we have Kublai in first, the Hill right behind them, Pencil in third, Bakushka in fourth, Rogue in fifth, Gore in sixth, Jordan in seventh, Biglin in eighth, Borat in ninth, and Radical in 10th. Here you can see the rest. It's a full grid here with some notable names: Creamy Johnson 13th, Righteous in 12th, Ruda in 18th, and with 2 no timers with Blaze and BMW. And Madman and Pencil are doing their first races here in GSR Tier 2, so it's going to be interesting to see how they race here.
And considering that's a position 3 on the medium, so I say his pace for this race is going to be pretty good.
Yep.
Pretty serious competition coming for the Tier 2 guys, which is already a close enough field as it is towards the top. It bodes well for our competitive tier next year.
Yep, and then we can see from the weather, it looks like there is going to be like no rain unless it comes later. Looks like it's going to be a dry session. And hopefully everyone remembers there is no formation lap. So to the new guys, because
hopefully everyone remembers not to tab out.
Yep, no tabbing out. Session's going to begin in 5 seconds here. And okay, we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights in Germany, and here we go. It's a quick start here.
Oh, there's a Toro Rosso.
Yeah, I just saw that in the back right there. Looks like all is well so far. And and Sahil just hits Kublai. Oh, and there's an Alfa Romeo. What the hell is going on? This is madness. This is madness. Okay, where's the replay button? Fuck. F10. F10. You guys need to go see that again. Holy shit, what a start here. We already have one, our pole position. Kublai is out of the race because of Sahil. Oh my god. And we have Borat, who's also knocked out the Grin. Piglin as well down there. Pencil takes up the lead in mediums at the moment. Hopefully, is the race replay happening? Yes, it is.
That is an amazing lead for Pencil to inherit.
Yep.
He'll be on mediums. Of course, Babushka will be on the softer tires behind him to attack, but without DRS for the first 3 laps and really wearing into those tires,
I forgot to switch back.
This is really, really good for Pencil. That could not have gone any better. I'm imagining that Pencil is feeling how Max Verstappen felt when Nico and Hamilton took themselves out in Spain. It's just an easy cruise to the finish now. No real challenge because Babushka's got the softer tires, but we know that the harder compound, like if you qualify high on the harder compound, you can really fly away in the middle stint.
So if you open up the position change detail, you can see almost everyone from the bottom has gone up. Blaze 12 spots, Madman 5, Wooly and Ruda 7, BMW 8, and you can see Sahil -12 now.
We've just got a cluster of 5 cars in the
Yep,
pits.
a lot of people
Borat,
pitting
Righteous,
now.
Radical, Sahil, and Creamy, all in the pit.
They're going to be switching to which tire compound though. Let's find out. A lot of hards, some mediums, I think. The smart move to make. It looks like now we're only down to like 3 people on the softs because of that beginning turn.
Oh, Gort just gets a fucking amazing move on Blaze. Sorry for the
I have to watch him.
But he passes up on the inside of Blaze coming through the airpin. That was just a great. Really took the opportunity to really send it there.
Sean Valley, this is an American F1 league. You are correct. You can see in the title of this stream where to sign up for Global Spec Racing. We do have a Discord as well. And what a hectic start we're having. Bakushka chasing down Pencil right now. Looks like they built a little bit gap compared to everyone else.
Hold on, with DRS enabled this lap, it'll be tough.
Oh, he goes wide. Oh, they hit each other. Oh my god, what the hell's going on? Watch out, guys. Who is that? Bakushka, watch out.
And Pencil picks up a 5 second.
Holy shit, let's get that replay again, honestly.
With some unsafe rejoins here.
Very unsafe.
That was...
Pencil now retires, so oh my god, what is this, the curse of first place at the moment?
I'm not entirely sure what really happened there, you know?
Yeah, I'm looking at the replay. It's a little hard to tell because the box is kind of small for me, but a lot of unsafe rejoins by Bakushka over there. He could have hit another, he could have hit his teammate, he could have hit Chipsy, and it's now...
There's always a question, though, about the amount of control drivers have when they get into incidents.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much control Pencil could have had when, careening back across the track after having his moment and collecting Babushka. I'm not sure how much control Babushka had, if his, brakes were even doing anything, or if they were just, locked and spinning, or what. How much drivers can control really determines like a lot of the decisions from the FIA. But now, Rogue has inherited the lead. He's on mediums, and he's got a healthy gap to Chipsy behind.
Yep,
This
and
race is amazing.
It is popping off right now in Germany, and we do have a little info from Pencil. He lost all force feedback during that turn, I guess, and that's how he ended up crashing. Sean, you can look at the sign up there in the website, or I guess the Bacon Juicer can help you out with that since he's here. But yeah, you can see our website on the stream title. And what a race you chose to watch, Sean, for sure.
Oh, I think Gore's going up for a move on the outside of Jordan, coming through the hairpin. Jordan,
And they goes,
really wide,
kinda.
Gonna try to deny him the exit, keeping it really close. He's gonna try to compromise his line coming through the long right. But Jordan just gets a bit ahead, and Gore going for the outside again, gets by. And Jordan was just not able to defend well enough. And it's a real thing I've seen with these drivers. They're getting really wide on the exit of that turn where we just saw Jordan go and a bit hairy. But most of them get 4 wheels off, so I'm sure they're collecting lots of warnings so far, especially considering turn 1. And just Germany in general is really hell for track limits. And as
Gore
I say
picks
that,
up a time penalty
Gore
now.
picks up a time penalty from multiple warnings.
Yeah, so very hectic opening laps here. Everyone now on the mediums in the top 10. Figlin actually just got past someone, I think. He's still on the softs, so he's probably going to go for another 2-stopper here eventually.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't have a chance to check, but how much? Yeah, we've got most of the field is now on the mediums, and it is a recovery drive for a decent amount of them. I think just about everyone was in some way involved in a collision, whether it's getting minor damage from someone else's collision, or your own, or being collected or whatnot. But it's, yeah, what a wild race so far, and just want to see what the, yeah, Blase is up 14 positions into 5th, and Ruda is up 11th into 7th, just by virtue of attrition. Listen, we already have two racers DNF. They were both the lead car, and they both went off in the same corner. So
all I'm saying is we better see some damn reports this time. This race.
Oh my god.
I want to see who fucked up. I want to see them punished. Wizard doing a pretty good job for himself in 6th place at the moment. Let's see how much.
You can see Gore's on the back of Chipsy by now. Chipsy's depleted a lot of his ERS. So is Gore actually. So they're both roughly even. Gore's just got just a smidge more. It's within 7/10. Plus with the DRS, he's just gonna, close in within a lap or two, and then probably go for a move there. The hairpin is one of the easiest places in Germany to overtake because it's after such a long DRS straight, and it's got a few different lines, not all equally valid as the next, but you could definitely, inside, outside, shove it right down the middle, whatever you want. It's not that. It's the king of overtakes here.
Yep, and Gore is doing a really good job catching up to Chipsy now.
Put in a dent of 0.3 in just half a lap.
They should definitely get him now eventually with the DRS straight, if all goes well for him.
He has a little bit of a look up the inside coming into turn 2, thinks better of it, and I think he's got a lot of energy to burn, and Chipsy kind of knows this is...
Who the hell is that? Eduardo.
I don't know. But it's the race has already started. Gore, tiny bit of a lock, not too big of a deal. He's by Chipsy, and he'll be on to Rogue by now. There's a lapped car already. Interesting.
Is there? Yeah, Cookie. Cookie, very unfortunate these past few races. He's not been having the best of form lately.
No, there have been a few drivers who, just through various circumstances, have been handed unfortunate positions continuously in the past couple. Cookie being one. I mean, Fife being another, but that's been,
okay, that's Cookie right there.
All league long. Eduardo left.
Don't know who he was. Blaze stays super close, catching up to Jordan. He should get the move done here, maybe, with the DRS on the checkered line area. I forgot what it's called.
I'm just looking here, and Gore's lap was just a 10th down on Rogue, but Rogue has been putting in some silent work getting the gap he has right now to the cars behind.
It's almost a 5-second lead.
Yeah, although I will say that Gore just took out 2/10 on him in the first sector, almost 3/10. So his lead will probably evaporate, and he might be fighting for that position by the time it comes for a pit stop for their mediums, if Gore can continue at this pace.
And Blaze makes the move done. Blaze having the best of time right now. He started in 19th, and now he's in 4th. He's not complaining about any issue right now. And
luckily enough, he's in the Bottas car.
Yeah. And he's actually ghosting off his teammate at the moment, who's going to have to give him the space just to turn. And Radical picks up a 5-second penalty for speeding. He's on the hards, which is very confusing. Why would he be here? It looks like he's changing his wing. He must have had an incident with the wall.
If he's in the pits at this point, then he's definitely changed his wing. And it looks like... Wow! Gore just put out a second on Rogue.
That
gap is closing, and it is closing fast. And you know what the amazing part is?
What?
Gore isn't using that much of his energy.
But we do have to remember he has the penalty, so doesn't matter.
Yeah. But I imagine his strategy this early in the game might just be considering that.
Oh shit! Lacey has fallen down. He's been overtaken by 4 drivers.
Oh boy, what happened to him?
I don't know.
It looks like he's going for a move to repass Madman.
But Madman will... loses the back a little
very
bit.
Close to an incident there.
Lacey just got to keep his head down, keep his focus. He's done a pretty good job right now.
That would not have been pretty for his tires. He's got to look after those for a lap or two.
Yep, and Jordan...
the tire temps.
He's going to get... Oh no, he's not going to pass him yet. Okay. Looks like...
Jordan looking for a move on Ruda now. He is rapidly approaching into striking distance here. And just a little update. It's looking like our medium tires have about, I'd say, between 3 and 6 laps left in them. Because Jordan right now is sitting at a 40 on his front left. I'm not sure if he had any spin.
Jordan picks up a time penalty.
So he does, and I imagine as the race goes on, we'll continue to see that. It's not that hard to get, wide on the corner, and you don't even pick up that much time, and the game hands you a warning anyway, and all of a sudden you have 3 of them, and you're 3 seconds. But yeah, it looks like Jordan's actually lost a lot of time. He's established a DRS length gap back into him.
Yeah, and Gore is still kind of catching up a little bit to Rogue. He's now down to 3 seconds. So slowly but surely will he catch up. We'll have to see when they pit what happens there.
Yes, we will.
We're seeing some pits from Righteous. Blaze also pitted into the hards. Figlin, he also pitted to the mediums now. The softs definitely have worn out for him.
They absolutely have.
Borat is right behind Figlin on the hards. He also, I think Borat got hit right away, I think, as well in that opening lap.
Yeah, the opening incident definitely collected a decent amount of.
I don't want to jinx anything, but it may be a race ban for Sahil after that. Since he's already gotten the quali.
I haven't seen what the clip looks like, but
I mean, we
I know
had
a Ferrari was involved. I'm not sure if it was him. It was definitely.
the
It
information
was
that
probably him.
Kublai gave us. He said Sahil stuck his nose in turn 1, lap 1. He gave him the space, and I spun into a wall, spun out, and crashed into someone, destroying my wheel.
Ooh.
So hopefully he clipped that, so we can rewatch it later after this race.
Yes, hopefully he did.
Creamy Johns is catching up to BMW. He'll get the move done on the straight. Fairly easy move for him. Nothing to worry about there. Something interesting though, Creamy Johns will have to catch up to Wally, and they did have an incident last Sunday. I wonder if Creamy will take notes from what happened last time.
It's definitely hard as a driver not to kind of, when you get up to somebody who you've either had incidents in the past or you know to be a bit accident prone, to really pace yourself and go, okay, I need. There are some drivers who you're comfortable making not bold but opportunistic overtakes on, where you spot the mistake and you go for it, and you know you either get it or you don't. And then there are drivers where that's not really the kind of overtake you want to get on them, because they're a bit unpredictable. You would much rather just sail by on a straight than try to grab them into a corner.
Yeah, but we see a lot of gaps right now. Not many close battles happening at the moment.
And I apologize.
Yet.
I will have to be back in a second.
That is fine. Let's just stay on board with Bakushka. He's the closest gap right now, next to Sahil. These two have a little bit of history with each other. Not too much. Though, who doesn't have history with Sahil at this time? It's very unfortunate for Sahil, but you know, you only gain the more experience by driving every race here and learning from your mistakes. But as things calm down now into the middle of the race, we're just gonna...
Had a pop-in with Borat and Fig. Their races aren't going as they had planned. But they're not too fussed. They're here to race for fun, and they also wanted to know who was responsible. And I just told them it was one of the Ferraris. I think Fig, being in a Ferrari, knew it was not him. So, there's your confirmation. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the FIA rules about that. From a cursory understanding and what I remember about Cena, obviously I don't have the benefit of replay.
This start definitely rivals Japan Tier 2 right now, with one of the more intense beginning to a race.
I do wonder if it'll have more cars involved, because Japan was 5 wide initially. This was only 2 initially. They collected a lot of...
Yeah. And not to mention, later in the lap, you'd had more incidents happening.
Speaking of Sahil, I think he's going for a move on BMW power right now. Coming into the hairpin, going for the inside, crosses back to the outside to deny BMW.
Oh, and it looks like they kind of tapped with Bakushka. Nope.
That is Babushka trying to get an opportunistic overtake on BMW. Just as I was saying, you don't want to be doing that against drivers who are a bit unpredictable or you haven't raced against too much. And Babushka coming in again, looks like he has a bit more contact with his B team partner.
And he gets the move done. Gypsy picks up a 3-second time penalty. That's going to affect his positioning later on. That's kind of bad news for him, as Ruda is catching up to him slowly each lap. And he's 9 seconds behind Gore, which means even with Gore's penalty, it's not going to be enough for him to move up to second. And Gore actually is catching up to Rogue now, as we missed everything this past couple laps. He's finally caught up.
Seriously cutting into that time, and you know what? Like I said, it's just about time to pit. My tools are telling me they have about 1 more lap to go before it's into really dangerous territory to drive. Rogue is on 60% on his left rear, so he'll be wanting to pit probably this lap or the next, and it'll be interesting to know whether Gore decides to mirror or oppose his strategy. Because obviously, you know, you don't want to be on the exact same strategy. Well, maybe Gore is confident enough in his pace. He's certainly shown that.
Oh, and he's actually going to the pits.
Yep, he's triggering the undercut, which is a good decision for him.
Yep.
Not only, I think he could have gotten ahead on strategy or on track. He was definitely closing in on Rogue, but as we know, the last real 10% of an overtake, like the actual getting by, is the hardest part. You can close and close and close all you want, but when you're behind somebody in their dirty air, it just gets that much more difficult.
And I'm on board with Bakushka, who's now catching up to Sahil in the third sector. They're not going to pit anytime soon. Sahil might have to pit in the next 2 laps if he decides to.
Gore comes out on the hards and in 4th position. Jordan comes out on the hards and in 9th position.
Bakusha almost loses it on the grass coming into the last turn. It's going to push him back away from Sahil now for at least a second.
Fig will be looking for a move on BMW.
Yep, a little dangerous area to do it though. They're gonna ghost. They ghost, luckily. And Fig might make the move done. BMW might just back off a little bit. Seems like he's been doing that all day today. And we have Cookie speeding in the pit lane. That's not gonna affect much for him. We're seeing some blue flags.
Looks like BMW.
Oh!
BMW just,
What happened there? I don't even know. I might have to pull out the
BMW
replay.
just shunts into the side of Fig and completely destroys him.
Hopefully my replay works, 'cause I did not catch that. I mean, I was watching them, I just didn't see what happened. So here we go. We see both these drivers here. They're on the straight now, and oh yeah, he punches right into the Ferrari there. That's very unfortunate.
Had a on the spot, just spur of the moment interview with Fig there. He is not happy with how he was.
Yeah, I don't blame him at all.
Yeah, I gotta say, BMW, that was.
And Kia, we missed it, but Gore did pass Rogue in the undercut.
Yes, he did. That is good news from him. And
That's putting
he's starting to up to a 1.5 second gap to him. My God.
I put Score right now in technically first position, but Ruda and Chipsy are still in hot front, though not that far ahead. There's some yellow flags here. I think it's this Cookie ghosting. Let's see, we have, oh, Creamy John's got passed by Wally about us knowing. Jordan's right behind Wally as well.
Yeah, it looks like Jordan's gonna be looking for a move on Wooly, probably past turn 1. It would be a little impatient to go before. And,
Which,
you know,
he's
a
kind of
lot
looking for
these
it.
drivers- yeah, a lot of these drivers are, they're super talented, but they need to learn how to pace themselves and really, like, slow down a bit. Because you can see that if Jordan had gone for a move there, which he was looking like he might have been doing, looking up the inside and everything, and he had gotten into an incident, it would have completely neglected the fact that Wooly just pit. So, Sahil actually picks up a time penalty, and it looks like there's going to be some amount of racing on exit for...
A lot of racing now. A lot of people are coming out of the pits on the new hards here. Creamy doing a good job on the mediums, 15 laps. Let's see what percentage his tires are at. If I can actually see. It looks like around 60%. It's hard to see the number. But if he can do it, he can do it. For sure. Bakushka and Sahil also on old mediums.
And it's just interesting to note here that the optimal strategy, if there were no rule, would probably be mediums to mediums. The hards as they are, they last too long to really be the best tire to go onto. But unfortunately, you have to take 2 different compounds if it's in dry. So the guys who went started on softs, I hope they picked. I hope they would have picked the hards to go onto if they had a first lap incident. And it doesn't look like they did. I'm looking at everyone who pit after an incident at the start of the race. Oh, except for Borat. Borat pit for hards, and his hards will be doing. Well, I can't tell you because he doesn't have his telemetry on.
Let's see if my thing will work. I'll look at him real quick and see if it updates. Nope, but its tire temperature is updating. So, there's that.
But I can tell you that Blase pit on lap 9 for mediums onto hards. His tires are 8 laps old, and it looks like, well, okay, he's driven the fuck out of them in the past couple of laps, but he's on the cusp of essentially making it to the end. And pitting on lap 9 for mediums, I think he might have had damage, because I think you wouldn't start on mediums if you planned to pit lap 9.
Yeah. And Ruda's now pitting. He's on, probably gonna go to the mediums now.
And Rogue is right on the back of Gore now.
That indeed, and he should be getting closer and closer now as he gets the DRS. And Ruda is going to come out of the pits, I think, in 3rd position, so his race is going super well for him now. Starting from 18th.
A bit of racing on exit with Chipsy. He loses the position to Chipsy, actually.
Yep, but he should make the move done pretty easily with those mediums. Very shortly. Here he comes with the move. Fairly simple one.
Goes up the inside, goes
goes wide.
Chipsy takes the switchback and gets.
Yep, and Rogue now is super close to Gore here. He's gonna get the move done probably on the next straight or the long straight afterwards.
And just looking at the standings here, the findings, I can tell you that Rogue has been consistently a lot faster than Gore for the past couple of laps. He put in 2/10 on Gore just last lap. So
Yeah, and he's catching up even more now. Though he's kind of falling back now coming into the straight. But the DRS will make him...
yeah, the DRS will keep him close, and then he's also using his energy. I believe he's...
Oh, he's about to... yeah, he's about to get by here.
Yeah, and that's not even that is an aggressive cutback, but
Oh, they kind of tap a little bit.
yep, Gore trying to sneak past on the inside for a cutback, but does not work. He Rogue covers it fairly. Now Chipsy is depleting a lot of his energy along with his DRS to try to keep close to Jordan. Sorry, other way around.
Ruda.
Or sorry, not even Jordan, Ruda.
Yeah. If I was Chipsy, I would just maybe just cede the position and try to focus on making sure Jordan doesn't catch up. But I don't know if he thinks he can do it. Go ahead, you know, but he's on the mediums. It's gonna be tough.
I think it might be time for Chipsy to really save his energy, just use the slipstream and DRS as much as he can.
And Rogue picks up the fastest lap, and they actually passed Gore. Or, well, no, yeah, that happened. Now Gore's the second behind, though, so
Yeah,
he's got some catching up to do.
Yeah, on those mediums, he's really putting in time, but like with DRS, F1's really and actually Rudo takes the fastest lap now with a 1:15 flat. But F1 is really with the DRS now is just, it's essentially a leapfrog if you have fast enough or similar enough drivers even. Where you get by, but all of a sudden the guy behind you doesn't have to use his DRS or his energy on the straights to keep up with you because he is his rear wing, and he's able to really, it confers a massive advantage on the driver behind him.
Sahil pits. It looks like he's gonna come out in 11th.
Racing on exit, crosses the white line.
Oh,
That'd be a warning. Yeah, he's getting in the way of Righteous now. Righteous.
See what's happening there.
Through the corner.
Oh, there's a lot of drivers coming in there for.
Righteous gets by on the outside, and this will be Borat now.
Just be careful, guys. Righteous will make the move done. He's gonna get near 10th position now.
Oh! And Borat just puts the heel across.
And Wooly actually somehow loses out on that. I don't know how. Oh, and Sahil gives him a tap back. Oh my god.
Very close to third contact.
A lot of aggressive moves between Borat and Sahil at the moment.
Ruda putting a 14-9 in the background. Silent workhorse there. And if you don't mind, we're just going to go for another on-the-spot interview.
Okay. Let's go and see what happened there once he comes back. Let's follow Gore, who's closing in on Rogue. Coming.
Right, well, I said, Borat, can you tell me what happened? And he said Sahil's a cuck. So I'm not sure how it works where he lives, but I know where I live, rear-end collisions are almost 100% the fault of the driver behind.
Most of the time.
Yeah. Well, all of the time. It's literally written into our laws in my province. It is your fault.
And Gore is catching up. He should get the move done coming into the straight. That seems like a word we've been saying a lot, or a sentence.
Yeah, it's definitely the most. The hairpin will be the most.
Oh, and he actually taps into Rogue, and now Rogue spins. He's gonna reset the track. Oh, and that's might let this. Oh my God, fuck. That might just make Rogue win the race here. But will Rogue report him for that? He did tap the back of his car to make him spin.
And now Rogue's got to keep an eye on his tire temperatures, make sure they don't skyrocket and spin him again. That's only a real concern if you have multiple moments of oversteer, really. But yeah, it looks like not only will Gore have to keep up his 3-second deficit in terms of penalties, he'll have to imagine what the FIA might give him. But that won't be too hard considering Rogue goes wide again, misses his braking point, goes deep and has to really careen
And
back onto the
Creamy
track.
gets past Wizard. An easy move for him. He's now
He
has.
goes
Oh!
wide. We see that.
Oh, and they tap with
Coming
Wizard.
across.
Very aggressive
Very
move.
aggressive on the corner exit, not giving him any room whatsoever.
I gotta watch out here. This is the fast speeding corners coming up. Oh, and they tap
they have
again,
one
and now
more
Creamy spins. Oh, but his teammate goes past him. Thank God there was ghosting, but wow, I feel like that was kind of Creamy's fault a little bit. I don't know. The camera angle was very weird for me.
Did Rad DNF?
I think he pitted, unless he just DNF'd, yeah.
Yeah, so he must have retired then.
And looks like Sahil is now on the back of Righteous.
Cookie picks up a penalty, saw him kind of cross turn 1.
That's more penalties for Cookie, unfortunately.
Looks like, just gonna go through real quick so the stream can view wing damage and just give you a status update. From the bottom, Fig at 51% on his left.
Ooh. I wonder why.
Didn't we see his incident with someone? I thought we did.
We did, I think. I just don't know why he didn't swap him. The wing.
Sahil on the back of Righteous now.
Have the closest battle we have right now, other than Creamy, who gets past his teammate very easily.
Yeah, his teammate was having a bit of trouble on exit, not really sure where to go considering where Creamy's car was positioned. And it will be interesting to see if Creamy harbors any feelings of resentment towards Wizard when he eventually, if he eventually claws back that time.
Oh,
to get
and
another.
Sahil almost screws up coming into the Sector 2 turns here. He's gonna push himself back a little bit.
Lead.
Yep, we do have a 6-second lead from Gore, but he does have 1 penalty at the moment, and he could be gaining more a little bit from the tap he gave Rogue. I wonder if Ruda can catch up to Rogue as well on the mediums. And Creamy is still under pressure by Madman, his teammate. It's not going to help Creamy that his teammate... Or no, he is on the mediums, never mind. Wrong guy I was thinking of. But the straight will allow... Oh no, that was Wizard. Oh my God, I thought that was Madman. It's so hard.
Another little friendly tap.
Oh, and now Wizard just stops. He just gave up, and now he's slowing down. He's slowing down Madman.
Very wide.
If I was Madman, I'd be a little bit mad. He kind of just stopped in the middle of the road here. But Madman should get the move done in a few turns. This is our closest battle at the moment. Sahil has moving way more away from Righteous.
It does look like he's lost a bit of time.
And now we're back to this quiet little few laps that we're going to have until things spice up again.
Looks like Gore's putting in laps with a 2/10 advantage to Rogue now. So I think he might have found his pace on the hards again. Wizard putting in time to, or trying to put in time to Madman, not really working out too well.
And Zahil's finally catching up back into Righteous with the DRS helping him out for sure. Righteous on 16 lap old hard. Did he pit? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Righteous pit twice actually.
Yep, Righteous started on mediums, had an incident turn 1, so he went onto softs for 8 laps, and then back onto the hard. And it looks like Righteous is going to be able to keep his advantage on Sahil coming into the hairpin, and keep him at bay for another lap. Borat puts in the fastest lap of the session on new softs with a 14.6, and Rogue picks up a 3-second time penalty.
Ooh, that's interesting.
All of the sudden, Gore does not need to consider that penalty anymore. He only needs to consider the FIA's decision. So, will he believe that the FIA will give him no penalty? 10 seconds? 3 seconds? 5 seconds? Who knows? But what he does know is he needs to retain this position, because if he does get a penalty, he would hope he doesn't lose it, because that would be a really nice cushion against the points he's going to lose from it.
Yep, and Madman is catching closer to Wizard as they get past turn 1. And I don't know who to watch. Oh, Sahil goes wide in turn 1.
Yes, he does. He looks for the inside in turn 2.
He's gonna take it, maybe. They're gonna tap a little bit. He's good, but he's gonna lose some time. Not really.
Well, with his energy and his DRS, I think he'll have a fairly easy time.
Yep, and Madman and Wizard are also fighting in front of them. A simple mistake could lead to a lot of troubles. Oh, and Sahil turns.
And he just drives into the wall! Sahil, you madman, what are you doing?
That's gonna hurt for Sahil for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt to the tune of 50% wing damage.
Jeez, he's definitely gonna have to pit now and get on the softs or something.
That's, holy crap, I did not realize how close we were to the end of the race. Yes,
yeah.
We will need a pit. Because we have 6 laps left. And it looks... Yeah, that would be his last chance for that. He might try to stick it out on these hards. Yeah, he'll definitely want to stick it out on these hards. He's fine racing with wing damage. He's gotten enough practice. He does it often enough. And, oh no, he does go in. I was about to say, because his hards are not that old.
And Righteous picks up a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah.
And looks like Bakushka is catching up to Madman, who is catching up to Wizard. So it looks like...
He'll take a 5-second speed in the pit.
Oof. Just to make it worse right now. But here we go. We have Madman, who goes way too wide now. And now...
What is with these drivers and going wide on the hairpin? You don't need to go wide to get the move done.
And all that work catching up the Wizard is now gone for a little bit, as Bakusha is now going to be pressuring him, who's going to get the move done on the inside.
Goes for the inside. They fight it out through the corner. You know what? Honestly, I've read the rules a lot. I'm still not entirely sure what the league's stance is on those when you pass and then don't give your opponent the line. Like, I'm just not sure what the rules are about that.
We're going to have to check them out later from one of the mods or FIA. Even me.
Oh, no, I'm just never going to pass anyone ever again.
Seems like a plan. And looks like in the top 5, we see Jordan, who's going to catch up to Chipsy. I wonder if he'll try to get that 4th place. Jordan might need to know that Chipsy's on a time penalty, but I think Jordan is as well. So
not only that, but Jordan has also got much older tires than Chipsy does.
Yeah.
Oh, Babushka going on a drag race for Wizard, knocks Wizard out of the way. Just a bit of down there. Wizard is out of ERS, and he just rear ends Babushka twice.
And Borat is catching up to BMW. Should be an easy move with the softs. Creamy picks up a time penalty.
Wizard coming very close to another rear ending. This is some intense racing from these guys. Yeah, Borat getting a move done on BMW power. BMW power is gonna go for the move back again. He's on 1 ERS. I have a feeling he plays on
Chipsy
auto ERS.
Picks up a time penalty again. That's definitely gonna make Jordan take the lead. Actually, Wizard, he's knocked out in sector 3. He's on the grass. I wonder what happened there. If it was a incident with Bakushka or Madman, he's now gonna lose 2 positions.
Sorry, BMW just gets back past Borat thanks to the magic of DRS. Borat locking a tire to make sure he doesn't hit the rear of BMW power. Borat getting the stronger exit out of turn 6, 7, one of those.
Ooh, and he catches super
coming
close.
very close. He's really pushing him through these corners. Like, get a move on.
And now Sahil's right behind him too, so he's gonna watch out for both these drivers as he goes wide. He goes wide. That's gonna allow Sahil now to pass him.
And
I guess.
We'll be going for a move on BMW power.
And Jordan's actually really catching up now to Chipsy.
Sahil taking the fastest lap of the race and then going wide, but also lifting before turn 1.
And Borat pits. Why is he pitting?
Borat pits for new softs. He'll be going for fastest lap.
Even though it doesn't matter.
Yes, not only because it doesn't matter for his standings, but it also doesn't matter because he's outside of the top 10 anyway.
Yep, and here we can see Jordan. He's super close to Chipsy. Hopefully none of them cause an issue. Chipsy does have the better or more time penalties than Jordan, I believe. Unless I'm mistaken, but Chipsy's on 6 seconds. Jordan might be on 3. I don't know.
Sorry, Jordan is on 9 seconds.
9? Okay.
Chipsy is on
So now-
also 9 seconds of penalty.
Oh, so now we have a real battle now for
Yes,
4th.
this
And
is
Jordan
not-
gets it done. But Chipsy's going to get it right back.
Yeah, the cutback on this corner is so strong because people just go wide and wide and wide. And it's a straight out drag. Chipsy forces him wide a bit, but Jordan gets the cut, or not the cutback. He gets revenge, I guess, coming into the next corner because he takes the inside, forces Chipsy to take the slower line, compromises his line, and that is Jordan past
Chipsy at the moment. That's pretty good. There's still 2 more laps to get something done for Chipsy. Get that position right back.
And it looks like Gore stabilized that lead at 7-ish seconds. So.
And now we have also a ghosted driver who might be in the way of Chipsy in his field of view. Jordan picks up another time penalty, so that this may give Chipsy what he needs to get 4th, but Chipsy probably doesn't know that. And now we have, I believe that's Borat and the Alpha casting both of them on the softs probably. Figlin going into the pit, speeds, and gets a penalty.
Yeah, that'll be Borat in the Alpha. He'll pick up a time penalty for sure if he doesn't get out of the way because he's getting blue flags all through it.
And something also interesting, Righteous is fighting Wizard now for 10th to get that 1 point. Though I believe Wizard's in the reserve, so it won't matter.
And yes, it will. But, or sorry, no.
Yeah, it won't matter.
It won't matter. Yes, he is in the reserves, is what I meant to say.
Yep, and so is Madman, so...
Righteous, I was about to say Righteous might not go for that move just to be safe in the last few laps, but... Oh! Rogue picks up another 3-second penalty.
Oof. He might lose now 2nd place to Ruda. And Borat picks up a ignoring blue flag.
Sorry?
Borat just ignored the blue flag because he just got a penalty.
Yep, and exactly what I said. If he doesn't move out of the way, he's going to get a blue flag penalty, because even if you're ghosted, you get blue flag penalties. What I was also going to say is now, Gore, if he keeps this anywhere close to this, if he keeps Rogue at least 7 seconds behind, no matter what the penalty is, short of the FIA like straight up demoting him, we don't have a time penalty big enough to set him behind Rogue anymore. So This is his race.
But I can see a lot of arguments between them, as Rogue may have feel like he got cheated out a little bit from even trying to fight back for that position 1. But Chipsy's moving down now, but it won't matter that much. Looks like there's no other really battle going on, so let's stay with Gore until he finishes the race. He's on the final lap here. What an intense race we've had. Pretty much mirrors IRL Germany from this season. Not really.
We have 3 DNFs and a Williams is on the podium, so...
It's been probably one of our most intense races so far.
The first few laps might have been.
Yeah. I mean, wow. So, honestly, for driver today, I'm going to give it to Ruda because he started in 18th and now he's in 3rd. Very well done drive from him. Didn't get into any major incidents or did anything wrong. I don't think he has any penalties as well, so my vote goes for Ruda. I don't know who you would vote for.
I agree, Ruda is a good choice, but you are incorrect on one facet. He does have penalties.
Oh, how many?
I believe literally everyone on the field except for one of the DNF drivers has penalties.
Makes sense here, and here we come with Gore coming into sector 3. He's
Will
about,
he salute the pit lane? He's depleted most of his ERS. That's really
and here
drew
we
those-
go.
those boots off.
Your
Does not
Germany.
salute the pit lane. Cookie would be disappointed. That is your winner for GSR Germany is
Gore, and now Rowe coming up right behind him, and then we see a Ferrari and okay, that was Wooly and Sahil. Jordan catching up now. Chips is right behind him. Will he make a cheeky move right at the end? I don't think so, but
Will Borat pick up a second ignoring blue flag penalty? Because guess where the fuck?
oh, he's getting past.
Right there.
He's like, screw you guys. And here we go. Will there be any position changes between these two? Yep, Chipsy passes Jordan. And now Blaze coming right behind them. Also pretty much having a good race too.
An unserved penalty.
Makes sense. Drawer Creamy's right behind them. Where is he? Okay, never mind. He passed the line already. And we can see Bakushka passing the line. 8th place. Not the best place he want to be. He thought he could do better for sure. Madman crossing line to finish his first GSR race. Righteous right behind him. Wizard, I believe, it's... Yep, here he comes too.
Also picking up
And there we go. That is the race. So we're going to go ahead and get this interview started in just a moment here. We have a brand new interview room graphic. Much improved. So that'll be cool.
Alright. Who do you want to talk to first?
Give it 1 second. Let's just see everything pop up first before we switch that.
Alright.
Yeah. Wow. A lot of penalties from everyone except obviously 2, Radical and Kublai. We can look over here in the incidents tab. You can see all these fucking warnings here and all these collisions. This is just lap 1, and you can just, yep, as we scroll down. A lot of exceeding track limits penalties going on here, so yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and switch to the interview room. Where the fuck? Here we go.
But I'll go get our first guest.
Yes. Okay, here we are. Let's get our first guest. I don't know who's actually gonna bring yet, so rip. Bacon has messaged me.
Yeah, I got
fuck,
that.
Wait. Holy shit. Okay. You're loud. Holy god. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, we all here?
Hi.
Hello. Hey, Rogue.
So, just wanted to ask you about the incident with Gore, and do you feel he punted you?
I don't know. I kind of had another issue happen.
Well, we
I don't
caught
know if I
that.
should talk
So.
about it, but was he close or?
He was.
happened?
He pretty much. It looked like he tapped you from behind, and then you spun, and then yeah, he just got past you with ease.
Because I was having a family issue at that moment, so my concentration was not all the way. But I'm not gonna get into it. But let's just say it had a effect in that. So I didn't know if he tapped me, what happens, but kind of threw away the race there. I had that race under control. Just frustrated.
So, what are your thoughts
Yeah.
on that first turn in lap 1? It was pretty hectic for sure.
Chaos. Well, that lap 1 and lap 2.
Yeah. Oh, we were having a blast.
Oh yeah, I bet,
was-
dude. Freaking, like, it looked like a mirror image both times going through turn 1 in front of me. First there's Kublai and I don't know who. I think it's a heel or someone.
Yeah.
But that was. I found it hilarious that would happen twice in a row.
Yeah, to the person leading. It was really unfortunate.
Yeah. The pencil guy's quick though.
Yeah, and then boom, he just crashes right away because of the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
Yeah, really.
that's his first race here.
Yeah, really. But,
Alright, well,
yeah, congrats to Gore.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I feel like it got taken away from me.
I mean, there's always the report channel. We did catch that too. Really good view.
Alrighty, well, I guess I'll take a look at it.
Thank
Alright.
you for joining us.
Thank you.
So I guess we could grab Gore.
I mean, what would we ask him about the same incident? If anything, I want to talk to our driver of the day.
Oh yeah. Whoever you want to grab, let's grab him.
I forget who the driver of the day was already.
We said Ruda.
Right. It was between him and Blase, I think.
Yeah. Both did good.
Yeah.
So we'll just wait for them here now.
Hey,
Hey,
Hi.
so just to let you know, you are our driver of the day.
sick.
You did start in 18th and made a really good comeback into third, right?
Yep.
So you must have had a very interesting lap one, starting from the back. You saw
Oh yeah.
pretty much
I
everything.
had a very, very bad start.
Bad start, huh? Oh, I think, yeah, we saw that. We
I
mentioned.
dropped into 20th. I didn't have my revs set.
Oh yeah, a Toro Rosso had to go around you from the off the start. What
Yeah.
what did make you qualify so low?
So I posted a clip here. It's called Oopsie Daisy. I had some oversteer in the exit of 1 and hit the wall.
Oof.
Oh, so terminal damage, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, you are the. There are two other drivers who got terminal damage off of the exit of turn 1. One of them was obviously not his fault; he got punted, but the other guy just straight up spin. So don't feel too bad about it. Yeah, could you just talk us through some of your recovery drive? What was your scariest overtake? I know there was a lot of drivers who were a bit punchy today in terms of defending their position.
Gotta say either on Wizard or on Chipsy, because on Chipsy we were like banging wheels a little bit. On Wizard I had a bit of a dive on him, but I think I drove a pretty clean race, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't really notice you get into that many incidents with other drivers. And to start from where you started and finish third, that was really nice to see.
Yeah, I felt like I had like amazing pace on my hards. And then when I got into the mediums, it just felt even better. I was pulling away from Chipsy, slowly pulling towards the road after his incident over there. So yeah, I mean, I had a pretty good race. I felt the car felt really nice. Just yoinked some setup, so
Well, that's good. Is there anything else you want to say, Kia?
No, that was pretty much it.
Yeah. Well, thank you for
Thank you
joining
for
us.
joining us.
You are our driver of the day. Congratulations.
thank you, thank you.
And is there anyone else you want to grab?
No, I was just about to say. I think that wraps us up for interviews.
Okay.
There wasn't like there was a lot of action on track, but I don't know. It wasn't really wasn't a moment where a lot of people had like definitive moments in the race. There was obviously the incidents, and like honestly, nobody wants to talk about the incidents, especially when there's going to be a report about it. They're already going to talk about it enough, so there's not
Yeah.
really much else we could talk about. It was, you know, from a spectator's perspective, it was a fantastic race with everyone hitting each other. Like that is always what you want to see as somebody who watches. But as somebody who races, it certainly doesn't feel great when the people around you can't really keep it on track and keep it out of other people's cars. So yeah, that'll I think that just about ends our coverage. We have a little message here from our sponsor, who's the owner of a bacon juicing company.
Yep,
He
I
would
got
like
the
to
same
say
message.
that new to global spec racing community is the F1 Social Series. As we grow, an unfortunate downside is there is less space available for reserve drivers, meaning a lot of our community members can only race once a week. Now, we've heard this feedback, and as a result, we're introducing a new weekly event series called the F1 Social Series. Each Thursday night at 9 p.m. EST, we'll be hosting 5-lap championships on F1. This means this is meant to be a light-hearted, fun atmosphere similar to our Wreckfest nights. We do run Wreckfest nights, as well as occasionally we have events in other series. We had a 100% short race in Bahrain a while ago. This is meant to be, lighthearted and fun. And if you want to race in a not dirty way, in like unranked lobbies without all the dirty drivers, this will probably be for you. It'll be one-shot qualifying, 5-lap races with 5 races per night. We're starting from Australia down, so it'll be, I believe the order is Australia, Bahrain, China, Azerbaijan, and something else I'm forgetting.
Spain.
Spain. the least interesting track in the world. By the way, we're racing on there on Wednesday.
Thursday.
There's no, we're racing Spain Tier 1
Oh,
on
yeah,
Wednesday.
yeah.
And specifically for this social series, there's not going to be any judges or FIA. We trust everyone to race properly, but if you are a problem, you will be removed. There's no visual stream. It's just going to be relaxed vibes, friendly competition, and people who are in our community but don't have dedicated reserve spots, and people who haven't raced that week are given priority, just to make sure that we can race as many people as we can.
Well, yeah. So hopefully we'll see you guys on Thursday at 9 p.m.
Make sure to go to globalspecracing.com and sign up to join our community.
Yep, and I think this is going to end us off here. Hopefully you guys have a good week, good night, and yeah.
This stream is brought to you by the Government of Canada.
Yep, and USA.